Alright, hello everyone. This is Rich, and I'm doing this for a second time now because I ran a lot long. This is the first time I did this. So let's get into it. These are movies I think should be on DVD. Either they're still on VHS, they haven't been released in the US on DVD, or if they have, it's been very limited. Alright, so this one is, the first one here is Ghoulies 3. Ghoulies Go to College. If you want to go buy the official version of this movie, it is about $80 for Region 2 on Amazon. So I don't know if you'd want to get this one, but it is rather interesting. It's like a comedy more than horror for Ghoulies, and they talk in it, and it's kind of like puppy antics, campy fun, like a college movie. Next one is a movie that was in a very limited DVD. I believe you can get this for like $20 or $30 depending where you go on DVD. Gnome named Gnorm, which is Anthony Michael Hall. That's the only person I know that's in this movie. This is the kind of crap that he was doing in between all his John Hughes movies and The Dead Zone. He did great movies like A Gnome Named Gnorm, where he's a cop and he joins up with a gnome to solve a murder. So yeah. Next is, I have it under the a UK title, I believe it is, but the US release title for this is called Nightlife, I believe. It's called Grave Misdemeanours, which stars Scott Grimes. It also stars the guy who played the original Gomez Addams on The Addams Family, and also all the sequels to Killer Tomatoes. I don't know his name offhand. It's about like it's like a zombie movie where he works at a mortuary, and somehow all these bullies that he got accidentally killed in a car accident, I believe, come back to life, and he has to defeat the bullies. It's interesting. It's good, campy fun. I love campy movies, what can I say? Next one is a movie that if you want to buy the official release on Amazon, they have it at a minimum of $20. But I've seen this movie at flea markets like mad and Salvation Armies like mad for $1 or less. I think this was produced by HBO when it first came out. Highway to Hell, which there's two people I know from this movie that are famous, which is Gilbert Gottfried, who plays Hitler in the movie, and there's like a couple appearances by Ben Stiller. Really interesting film. The film has to do with this couple like accidentally go through a portal to hell, are getting chased by a hell cop, and the devil makes an appearance in the movie trying to steal the girl from the guy. Next is one of the only PG movies that I know that has full frontal nudity in it. It's called The Invisible Kid. Has Jay Underwood from Not Quite Human, and Karen Black from, oh geez, like a million movies, but one that was more known as House of a Thousand Corpses. She plays the crazy mom in that. What else do I want to say about this? So essentially, there's like the Jay Underwood's character goes around. He goes and he creates a formula for invisibility. So with this great discovery, you know what they do? They don't go and test it in a lab or do anything. You know what they go do? They turn invisible, and they do what I would have did. They go into the girls' locker room to see all the naked ladies. Quality film, folks. Quality. But it's definitely an interesting film. At the very least, I definitely recommend this. I think this is like $5 on Amazon, if I'm not mistaken. Alright. Next one is a film that I believe was on DVD on Amazon for $80, but I've seen it other places for cheaper than that. And I think it's VHS you could buy even for like $5 or less. I've seen it. I've actually bought it on Amazon for $5. Munchies, which is a semi rip-off of the Critters film. The Munchies on here, if you see, they kind of look like decrepit troll-looking things. and they sound like Meatwad from Aqua Teen Hunger Force. They're like, we're gonna kill you, and they go around smoking, drinking beer, trying to get bitches, and causing havoc, like critters. Next one is a movie that I believe is a TV produced Canadian movie, which is probably one of the most craziest movies I own. It's called The Peanutbutter Solution. It's a children's film, which a kid gets so scared by going into a haunted house, he loses all his hair. So, with advice from a ghost hobo, he goes and creates this formula to get his hair back. But this is called the peanut butter solution. In the solution that he uses, he puts too much peanut butter, which causes his hair to grow very fast. Now there's a side story to this where an art teacher kidnaps the boy and kidnaps a bunch of other kids to use as slave labor to make hair paintbrushes that when you paint with them, they create magical paintings that you could step into and have adventures. This is a quality film, folks. People who know me, I've shown this to many people, and boy, are they sad when they see it. Okay, I got 3 minutes left here. Next one is a TV film, I believe from the 80s. It's called the Questor Tapes, and I think it's out on VHS, but I don't know the price of it because it's such a rare film. It's about like an android that is self-aware, and he has to go find the person who created it, who apparently died, but he says he's not dead. And there's the scientist that goes with him, and you find out that he's apparently created by an alien race who's lived on the planet for like millions of years. It's really interesting. It reminds me of like a Ray Bradbury tale, but I know it's not done by Ray Bradbury. Really interesting. I don't know how much it would be to buy, or even if you could find it. I found mine on some like odd torrent site. So if you could find it, God bless you. Last is a movie that I really would want on DVD. It stars Kevin Dillon, and it has a little thing with Jennifer Tilly in it. It's Remote Control, which is a movie where VHSs are, this is the height of VHSs back in I think 1988, and people who buy this certain movie called Remote Control, when they get to a certain scene in the movie, there's like this hypnotic thing that happens, and the people the people go and like kill whoever else is in the room. And Kevin Dillon finds out about this, or sees somebody do that. Like he goes and like tries to give it to VHS somehow, and it like kills Jennifer Tilly's character or something. And he goes around to like all the VHS stores after that and tries to like like destroy all the tapes, find out who's producing Remote Control and why they're doing this to all these people. It's really interesting, a really awesome film. Kevin Dillon's awesome in this. I believe this is right after or right before he did the remake of The Blob. He's actually kind of dressed the same way, he just sans the mullet. Totally recommend this one. This movie's awesome. I think you could buy it for like $10 of the VHS from what I saw on eBay. Alright. There's going to be one more episode after this, and then that's it. We're going to be done. So thank you for those who stuck with me so far. We're going to go into Rockula after this one. So thanks YouTube. Thanks for watching, guys. Rate, subscribe, do all that good stuff.